God damn it.
Since I'm not gonna talk, I'm just gonna put some music on.
Alright, so Patrick's gonna try to find ways to entertain himself while I get to read the 2 final scenes of Act 1.
I don't need to listen to fitting music anymore.
We're almost done, man. We're so close, and then you get to actually, like, read Hisao.
Yeah. I'm gonna look through my deck. Look how OP it is.
Oh, my ear just pulsated. Uh-oh, I have arrhythmia. The next day, I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. Sleeping late is fine since it's a Sunday and there are no classes. Not just a Sunday though, but the festival as well. From my window, I can already see some people at the soba booth, slinging noodles onto plates for people with a craving for low-quality food. Oh, my favorite kind of people. I fill back a handful of my morning meds and ponder how to spend the day. There will be a few exams in the coming week, but I don't consider those as ominous as others, so I'm not as worried about them as I probably should be. With no urgent obligations regarding education, I should be free to spend the day at the festival as I like. Finishing my morning routine, I exit into the hallway, intending to go out and find something to eat. Passing by his store, I decide to see what Kenji's up to today, out of impulse. I'm curious if he has any plans, since everyone's doing something. And then again, I can picture him having built a soundproof shelter in his room. Possibly something like a fort, complete with no girls allowed sign, with the girls crossed out by body, crudely scrawled beneath it. That was bad. Knocking on his door, which is luckily devoid of any kind of sign, I hear again the unsettling clicking of at least 10 locks being pulled back. The door opens up a crack. Who is it? You're supposed to ask that before you open the door. Oh, it's you. Damn, it's early. It's not really that early. What is it, man? Nothing. Just gonna ask what you're gonna do today. Half the school's out there already. Out where? Why? What? What? Is today special? Why are they there? Who are? I can hear them. It's loud. Don't tell me. Has the invasion begun? He suddenly looks more alarmed. What day is it, man? Yeah, I guess you can't see the big wooden booths outside and people selling stuff. What the hell are you talking about? I have my curtains closed at all times to thwart the snipers. It's the festival. You know that, right? Oh, shit. That's today? Damn it! I can't believe I forgot. I don't have my fort finished yet. Oh, this is bad. This is gonna be a very bad day. Oh, it's good you told me this, man. This is gonna be a bad day. Why? Oh, man, they're gonna be everywhere. The people outside my window, socializing. Kinky rubs his temples nervously, suddenly looking very ill. It's gonna be loud as hell. Damn, and I was gonna go out today, but now it's ruined. Everything is ruined. This is awful. This sucks. What the hell? This really sucks. I can't go anywhere now. There's nowhere to run. Kenji seems nervous. You could even say he's majorly freaking out. I can't believe this. So that's what today was. Damn it, I couldn't even prepare for it. I couldn't even brace myself, and now it's here and I can't do anything. You should have told me this earlier, dude. I mean, at least I know, but I could have known earlier. Imagine what I could have accomplished. Sorry, I thought you knew. So I guess you're not going to do anything today. The weather's even good. Yesterday was really windy, so I thought today would be cold. It's not, though, so there's no reason to just stay inside. Yeah, you should check the festival out. Kinky groans and covers his face with his hands. No, I can't do it. They'll eat me alive out there, I know it. This has to be a joke, but he said it with such a straight face. Relatively straight. What are you going to do? We should hang out in here. You can help me build my fort. We might still make it if we work together. Well, I joined the art club, so I guess I'll go with them. You did what? I joined the art club. Man, that was a bad move. Really bad. You don't know what kind of girls are in the art club. Troubled, angsty cuties who tear your heart out and eat it raw. Well, I know one art club member, and I don't really see Rin suddenly becoming a psychotic murderer. That seems unlikely. Don't say that. Don't fool yourself. You have no idea what you're dealing with here, man. They are the worst kind. They drag you in with all this fancy... I'm gonna take a sip of water, then continue. And when you least expect it, bam! Bam what? Kenji seemed slightly phased at my skepticism, but not any less loony. It doesn't matter. Tread carefully, man. Tread carefully. He fingers his scarf nervously, fast and fast like he's trying to start a fire, then slowly begins to calm down once the panic attack finishes running its course. I'm gonna have to find some place to hide in, a safe haven, and then knock the lights out of myself so I don't have to experience this horrible day. I have the perfect thing for that. I must prepare now. Don't go to the festival. Okay. Later, dude. I just realized that he spends this entire day drinking so much whiskey that he blacks out.
Oh.
Kenki. The door slowly closes with a low creak, and I don't know how to feel about what Kenji just said. The happy hubbub of the crowd greets me as I push myself through the main door and step outside. The school grounds were transformed into festival grounds over yesterday and this morning. Oh god, this is a long scene, isn't it? I'm gonna be short of breath, dude. This is not good. Colorful stands line at the main walkways from the main entrance to the school building. Some people are still carrying stuff to and fro, but behind most counters are relaxed students who look like they're good to go. Most of the other students have been up early to finish the preparations. A feeling of guilt passes through me, but it soon goes away. I am just a lowly transfer student after all. Some visitors are already strolling around the grounds. There are some young-looking families with a few parents trying to keep up with their over-enthusiastic offspring, a few students of our own accompanied by their parents, and a lot of old and young people who are here for no reason I can imagine. The carillon bursts into life, and the principal's squeaky voice announces the opening of the festival over the PA system. Everyone applauds politely, if a bit unenthusiastically. A school festival. We didn't really have festivals at my old high school. It feels kind of old-fashioned, especially considering the school I came from, but it's still somewhat exciting. A day off feels sweet after the first week of hard work, despite me lying on a hospital bed for 4 months prior to this. I recall even wishing I could go to math lessons during my stint at the hospital. I can't remember the program for the festival, even though Mewtwo went through it during class just the other day. I step off the dorm step, intending to make a tour of the grounds to see all the stuff the others have set up, but I only make it to the bottom of the stairs. A few people are studying RIN'S mural on the wall, where the artist herself is lounging on the sidelines, leaning against the wall and looking extremely bored and mildly under the weather. Good morning. Hello. How's it going? Nowhere. I'm stuck. What do you mean stuck? I mean I can't walk stuck. I think my legs are out of order because of yesterday. Does it hurt? It's hard to say. Maybe. The strain of working under the mural was greater than she let me know. I thought it was just a bit of tired muscles or something. I mean to ask something further, but Rin swiftly moves on to another topic. Teacher's friends came by. Then they headed into town for lunch and asked me to go. It was a good thing my legs hurt so much. But you're stuck sitting there? That's not good. I'll just wait till I can walk again. It should be either sooner or later, if you think about it for a while. Teacher's happy that I finished the mural. He should be. But I wonder if it's finished after all. Oh? I thought yesterday that I'd done everything, but now I'm not sure anymore. I should paint more details, maybe. Probably. It's very hard to decide. Finished or not, the mural looks great in broad daylight. Various human body parts repeated over and over in wildly mutating, mostly disfigured variety are the main element. They are rough-looking, as if thoughtlessly placed and rudimentarily painted, but a great deal of thought and care has gone into each and every one of them. Does this one have a frog growing out of his head? It's a goldfish. What's that? It's nothing. Anyway. The wall is so wide I have to turn my neck from side to side to see the entire painting. It's hard to consider it as a single piece. The elements don't seem to fit together, but I guess they do create some kind of a whole. Abstract as it is, I have no idea what it's supposed to be portraying, but it looks nice. That's enough for me. I settle myself next to Rin, leaning against the wall like she does. The happy noises of the festival are becoming louder as more and more folks enter the grounds. The dorms are far from the main attractions in the main building, and the stands are around the courtyard, so most visitors have not found their way here yet. A somewhat bored expression settles on Rin's face, making her look detached from everything that's going around her. She's being awfully quiet. I wonder if she's in pain. So what did the art people say about your mural? My question wakes Rin from a daydreaming. She lazily turns her face towards me. I'm not sure. I think they liked it? Maybe they did. What about you? Are you happy with the mural? Because I kind of participated. It'd be terrible if you were unhappy. Rin tilts her head, biting her lower lip. I think it came out decently. It's not bad, but it's not good either. It's just is. I guess I'm alright at being empty-minded. Can I ask something else? What does the painting really portray? I thought about it yesterday when you said that it doesn't portray anything, but that's a logical fallacy, isn't it? You can't make something out of nothing, not even art. Min frowns and turns her head back towards the clouds. I don't know. I'm not really good at explaining things. It's just a mural. There's nothing special to it. I said it already. She sounds annoyed at my inquiries. I didn't know what I'd paint, so I decided to paint just a mural. It's a mural that portrays a mural. No, wait. I thought up a better way to say it. It portrays itself. So, its muralness at the maximum. At least as far as I can do. So if you think it has some meaning, I think that's the same as this one has. That makes no sense. Meaning, I feel the corners of my mouth turning upwards into smiles, just a tiny bit bothered. I've never understood art in the deepest meaning of the word. I get the basics, how art is supposed to be only a means for exchanging ideas and thoughts. However, I never learned how I should interpret a piece of art, or to somehow divine what the artist intends to say through it. I know it's not any special skill, but somehow my brain can never connect art with anything else than what I see. All I see is a mural. I can admire the technical skill, after all, even I know the difference between bad art and mediocre art and good art. But that's as far as I can go. So don't ask me about meanings, Rin. Her reply sure made me reluctant to ask her about anything further, either. So what are you doing when you get on your feet? Nothing. Nothing? But there's a festival. Don't you want to go have some fun? I'm fine like this. You don't like socializing much, do you? I think I'm arguing more for her than for myself at this point. It's not that I'm particularly thrilled about the festival either. Just a bit curious to see what it's like, and that's about it. Her answer was unsurprising. No, I don't. I guess me neither in the end. You should go if you want to. I know, but I can keep you company. I'm not used to all this just yet, so it's okay to take it easy. I can leave, though, if you want to be alone. I like it if you were here. We circle around each other with words, but eventually end up somewhere. Saying that makes me feel I'll be happy, so I stay. Her presence is something I like too. The odd, warm air of serenity that she seems to emanate makes it comfortable to be silent. I really like that. We watch people walk by, the two of us silent, everyone else chattering happily among themselves. Students are leading their families to the dorms to show their rooms. They pass us in the mural, maybe glance at it once or twice. What is this sounds? I'm not a fan of the sounds.
I am.
I'm seriously not a fan of the rapid tapping noises coming from the other room. Give me a quick second, I'm not actually going to leave my chair, I'm just going to... That's annoying. I pay less attention to them and more to my companion, trying to figure my way past a cryptic, unreadable wall of a face. His eyes flicker restlessly from one person to another as I walk by. Is she waiting for people to stop at the mural, maybe secretly hoping someone would comment on it? I don't think anyone would assume she was the artist. We're just sitting here like a pair of hobos, after all. Oh, like a pair of hobos. And she doesn't even have hands. What if it's even... How many times is he gonna slam that door? I wonder if it's even in RIN'S style to fish for compliments. She seems so aloof. More people walk by, some of them pointing their fingers at the mural, exchanging words that I can't make out. Someone drops a snow cone on his shoe. Too bad for him. Everyone seems to like it. I suggest it tentatively, throwing a topic in the still summer air separating us. Rin doesn't answer right away, but by now I'm mostly used to her occasional slowness when she must talk. It's like she takes great care of picking her words, which is really unbelievable when you consider the jumble that comes out of her mouth. I wanted to make it so you can just look at it without thinking, then I realized that doesn't make any sense, so it became something like a mix of this and that. From afar away, it looks like someone vomited a herd of butterflies on the wall, which is exactly what that obnoxious present person didn't want. Is that word that? What word? That. What is a word for more than one butterfly? Butterflies? No, like a herd or a school or a heap. Oh, I don't know. A flock, maybe? Maybe people like butterfly vomit. Rin looks at the murals, looking surprisingly unhappy. The middle could be better. Usually I like in-betweens, but this was a pain in my butt. Not literally, of course. Then again, I did get that, too. I guess it was literally, after all. Don't be so critical of yourself. She looks at me funnily, but shuts up. At about this point, I start thinking that I should really leave and do something constructive with my Sunday. This is the pinnacle of social failure. A whole free day, a festival right outside my doorstep, and what do? Sit here with Rin. Two bystanders with nothing to do except think what a pity it is to be just a bystander. Even realizing how pitiful it is, I don't do anything. I don't stand up or take off for a day's fun. Rin is shuffling around restlessly, constantly swinging one leg over the other knee. Oh, how could I forget? And then back again. You listening, Patrick?
Yeah.
She has a very irritated look on her face. Is something wrong?
Oh, this part.
Yes. No. Yes. She suddenly hops up on her feet. It's surprising. I thought she was still rendered immobile, but apparently that's not the case. I have to go find Emmy or someone.
This part.
I need some help with something. I can help you. No, it's
No,
okay. One of us has to stay
seek
here in
out
case something
the-
happens. Don't be ridiculous. Nothing even remotely interesting has happened since I came here, except that one guy snapped a snow cone on his foot. Let me help you, since I'm bored. So, what is it?
So you don't wanna.
Rin's
No
lips
one-
flatten tightly against each other into an almost perfect horizontal line. She closes her eyes, and draws in a deep breath. When she opens her eyelids, the frighteningly stern look in her dark eyes takes me back. Hisao, you might not want to hear this, or maybe you do. I don't know, but it doesn't matter, and even if you would, you are not leaving me any choice. I'm having my period, and I need some help regarding that. However, I don't feel our relationship is yet on the level I could allow you to put my underwear down in the girls' toilet even if you offer to. That's why you should stay here while I go and look for Emmy. This blood rushes to my cheeks like a rising tide. My brains try to desperately search for an answer, but the only thing I can think of is how much that was the most coherent thing I've heard coming out of Rin's mouth during these 4 days I've known her. Yes. Not wanting to meet Rin's eyes, I turn my face aside, pretending I'm looking at someone's parents. From the corner of my eye, I see Rin turning on her heel and walking off without further ado. I feel like going to hide under some rock. Take a minute to let it sink in what just happened. Do you got the gist of it, Patrick?
Yeah.
But do you really? I wonder how long Rin will be gone, or if she'll return at all. She does return eventually, appearing seemingly out of nowhere and sitting back to where she was, next to my place. I'm back. She says it flatly, like my blunder never happened. I'd prefer to forget the whole matter as well, so I keep quiet. Time passes in standstill. The sun gleams from high above the main building, hits me directly in the eyes, but I just squint instead of moving. In a bit, it becomes painful to keep my eyes open just a little, and my temples start aching. My head hurts. I think this day gave me a headache. Can you believe it? Are you hungry? How is that related to headache? It's not. I ask because I am. Her oblivious seriousness melts my irritation with its ridiculousness, and I find the corners of my mouth turning slightly upwards again. You know what? So am I. I'll go get some food for us. What do you want? My treat. Doesn't matter. Returning with the food, I give one portion to Rin, taking the other for myself, and we dig in without a word. Rin looks upwards, fork hanging out of the corner of her mouth. What are clouds? I always thought they were thoughts of the sky or something like that, because you can't touch them. You thought like that when you were a kid? No, last week. Maybe because sometimes my thoughts feel like clouds, fluffy and white and slow. Like the sky was in my mind, like my mind was the sky. The sky of your mind? Close your eyes and think of sky. You won't be able to think of anything else until you stop. I try it. It works. Magic? The Gathering? I love that game! What, did you guys finish making your weird deck thing? That day I came over? Patrick?
Yeah.
Fine, don't answer me. I don't even care.
What?
I didn't even really want an answer. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's
I
fine. I don't care. No, it's fine. I don't care.
I just zoned out.
No, it's fine. I don't care.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't care. Opening my eyes, I see Rin studying me with her eyes.
What'd you ask?
Did you finish your magic deck?
I finished it, I was just looking through it. I finished it like a week ago.
Okay. It feels
God.
uncomfortable because he doesn't say anything. I turn away. Clouds are water. Evaporated water. You know they say that almost all the water in the world will at some point of its existence be a part of a cloud? Every drop of tears and blood and sweat that comes out of you, it'll be a cloud. All the water inside your body, too, it goes up there sometime after you die. It might take a while, though. Your explanation is better than any of mine. Because it's true. That must be it. I carry on eating the food before it gets cold. The wall offers a bit of blessed shade as the sun revolves around the dome of the sky. The afternoon is already slowly making way for the evening. What? What?
Blessed.
Blast town. Oh god. Shout out to the Darren Locks.
No.
I'm gonna plug them in my channel description. Oh, dude, we should comment on all of their pages. Every video they've made, let's comment and like get everybody watches their videos to watch ours. Oh, it'd be awful. It'd be amazing. But the afternoon is already slowly making way for the evening, so lunch becomes more of a dinner. Or whatever the word is for a regular meal like this. Oh, it's full circle, just like the first thing. Despite what I decide to call it, it certainly hits the spot. I haven't eaten a bit since forever.
Ellipses?
My appetite filled, I let out a satisfied sigh. Rin hasn't eaten all of hers, but seems to be done with her food as well. I lean back, taking in the atmosphere. The crowd has thinned already, but the activities are still going. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. And why not? It's warm, the kind of perfect summer day when it's hot, but not too hot for comfort. The sun will set soon. Time really has flown by. We've been sitting here for 6 hours. Yes, we have. Do you want to do something else now? No, not really. Me neither. She adjusts her position and leans against the wall, and I follow her lead, relaxing my own body. For minutes on end, we sit there without saying a word. I'm trying to feel Rin's mood from her demeanor, the tension of her muscles, the tiny expressions fleeting on her face. It's no use. She's unreadable as always. The crowd swells to and fro, people happily chattering with each other. Very few people pay real attention to the mural, and even less to us. I fiddle with a few odd pebbles absent-mindedly. The act of doing something just for the sake of doing something, the pinnacle of idleness. Inch by inch, the sun creeps lower and lower towards the tree line, changing the color of the sky close to the horizon from golden yellow to orange and red as the moment of sunset draws near. I feel like my stomach is filled with lead after eating so heavily, but the brick wall feels surprisingly comfortable against my back. I try to fight against the drowsy feeling that is overwhelming me to no avail. Oh no, he falls asleep.
Get date raped.
I don't think that's what happens. I really don't.
I don't know. It's Rin. What do you want to do? She was there to stealthily pick up the party pack from Lily, but since you were there, they had to make it awkward.
Are you bored?
No.
Do you want to start reading now, or do you want to wait till Act 2?
I'll attack too.
Alright. I wake up with a start. A low boom reverberates throughout the school grounds. After images of bright sparks flash in my vision like stars. Something rises towards the sky from the direction of the sports field. A trail of fire trails beneath it until a burst of red and yellow flame lights the sky high above the school with another loud boom.
9/11.
Fireworks. Not 9/11.
PTSD, you're triggering me.
The sudden flash of light against the canvas of the night sky awakens me to realize that it's actually dark already. How long did I sleep? I feel groggy and can't feel my right arm. As I attempt to flex it.
Left you. Really
What?
want her to be gone.
No, she's the opposite of gone. Rin is leaning heavily against my shoulder, almost falling on my lap. She's fast asleep, not even fazed by the fireworks. Her mouth is slightly open and her eyes are peacefully closed, the sleeping, shroud-like face of the innocent. I shake Rin gently with my free arm, trying to wake her up, or failing that, move her so my other arm is liberated from its pinch. Rin's face twitches and her eyelids shut tighter as if to resist against waking up. She gradually opens her eyes, but keeps them half closed, letting the light from the fireworks sneak just past her eyelashes so her green irises mirror the bright flashes of the explosions, then looks up at me and frowns. Just a while longer, okay? Rin's voice is drowsy and slow, leaving her almost unintelligibly muttered words hanging lazily in the air. It seems she's not entirely aware of the situation. Rin's head backs on my shoulder, and she leans against me with all her weight, and I die. 'Cause she's fat. Haha, I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to be funny, it's hard.
Wait, so walking gives him a heart attack, but loud noises and bright flashing lights, like I don't know, I wonder.
It's not a matter of startling it, it's just weak.
But,
Trying to
this
make
is
yourself comfortable, making me
this
feel
is good for Rin though. Wish he had
feel
no future.
very uncomfortable at the same time. I become intensely, almost painfully aware of Finn's warm body and deep...
Wish he has another seizure.
Another one.
Remember when she shaked her hair?
Shook.
Shaked? Boom, shake, shake the room?
Patrick Brown.
Yeah.
I'm being called. Entertain.
Let's read the flavor text on these cards. Okay, let's start. Pain is temporary, so is life. Contrary to popular belief, it's kept afloat by its necrogen gas, not the screaming agony of 1,000 murdered souls. Okay, I think that's a little dark. Let's talk about how kawaii this is. So kawaii desu next means best girl Rin. The feels hashtag Robert DeWitt Kin. Hashtag Aiden Sound 2015. Let's see how Aiden responds to this. See how he responds to this. Okay, I think he'll respond pretty positively to that. I don't know what to talk about. Does anyone else think he's alien? Because I do. I'm trying to figure out something to talk about, but being interesting is hard. Just like my day. Oh, Shrek. Um, why does he have to leave me? Leave me. Oh, don't leave me now. Oh, don't leave me now. No. I don't know what to talk about. Things. Does anyone else? Is Huey? Um. I don't know. I hate. Hatred. Hate.
I'm gonna make idle conversation.
You okay?
Yeah, but there's lots of noise right now, so I'm gonna wait till it passes.
I can't hear anything, but
Well,
you know what?
you know what? I don't care. Okay? You hear me? You look me in the eyes. You tell me. You tell me. Is it professional to record when there's noise? The answer
Is
is
it
no. The
professional to
answer is
record leave many times?
yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
So, this is supposed to be a touching scene. See, the problem is, when you're trying to be funny, it's hard to do these. It becomes a problem, because you're trying to make jokes, you're trying to be all, you know, haha, look at this, haha, look at that, but, you know, you can't really do that when it's, you know, not trying to be funny and doesn't give you any opportunities to say anything funny. Because then you just you just fall flat. And then it's nothing. And you wait. And this is one of those times where I have a feeling it would probably be more effective if you weren't listening to two idiots playing the game and you played it yourself. On top of that, you also would have been done 4 hours earlier. You know? 4 hours? That's a little bit. You know? You know? Oh, excuse me. You know? You're not answering. Makes me think you don't know. That would be impossible, because you know.
I'm just reading some things on the read.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the same thing. For instance, are there any kids in your school who run with that kind of anime run where you stretch your arms to the back?
No.
I think once I met somebody like that, and it's hilarious. Who psyched me? You did. Aw, dude. You know what we should do? We should add people to this.
I tried to and you left.
Let's hope they don't pick up.
Let's hope they do. We'd have guest stars.
Guest stars. Special guest star.
Thomas Williams.
Least fitting of guests. Special guest star. Matthew Rogalski.
Did you look at that thing I sent you?
I don't care about Magic the Gathering.
But it's hype.
I don't care if it's hype. God.
Hype. Hype.
We were sitting in health class and the teacher's just lecturing about how we have multiple
Morph is coming back, Aiden.
Alright, listen here. I didn't go through 900 years of Navy SEALs training to deal with you when I'm trying to read Fireboy117's comment that he made 3 hours ago and edited 2 hours ago on the Ask Reddit thread, what did the weird kid in your school do that you will never forget? I can't believe it. I try to read this historic moment, this highlight of human achievement, and then this guy comes up and he's like, no, listen to me talk about Magic the Gathering, a bum game for bum boys. I'm not a bum boy. You hear me?
But raise your banner.
Raise your what?
That's the set motto, I guess. Raise your banner.
Your what? What's so funny to you? Huh?
I think this game has broken me.
You know what? I think it's broken me too. Specifically because of the fact that I have stopped and I've made no progress. I made none. You know what you're gonna do?
What?
You are going to read that magic thing that you sent to me. You're gonna read it aloud, and will you do that? I'm gonna go refill my water because my face is dry.
I don't think I should. I don't think The viewers at home would appreciate it. And
You're gonna do it!
okay. General info: large, small, large. Structure with a time travel element and unique drafts. And draft structure. Wedge colors confirmed. Tarkiers and Plane of 5 warring clans, each worshipping an aspect of now extinct dragons. Good chance of a 3-color planeswalker according to the Q&A. Each clan/wedge will have its own mechanic. Returning mechanic. Morph. The clans. Clan Aspen horses. Color white, blue, green. Aspect endurance. Symbol scales. Mechanic theme. Control. Just K-Way. Cunning. Symbol I. Tricks. Solte blood. Blue, green, black. Blue, black, green, blue. Ruthlessness. Fang. Maradu Horde. Red, white, blue. Speed. Wings. Aggro. Temper Frontier. Green, blue, red. Savagery. I don't know. This is bullshit. Bullshit. It's bullshit. Official bullshit. The job operation that set his name Khan's Tarkir. Expansion code is KTK. Was formerly known as the code. God damn it. Was formerly known by its codename Hui. The other two sets are unknown, but the names Dragons of Tarkir and Warlords of Kanar have been trademarked by Quick Wizards of the Coast.
Alrighty.
Wanna know what the codename for this set was?
What?
Oh, I'll spell it out for you. Huey.
Operation Huey is a go.
Oh god.
I can't help admiring her. Why is my door not? Whatever, I don't care. I can't help admiring her gift for sleeping or the ease of mind of hers to use someone she's known for less than a week as a pillow. Can I point out how bad we are at making videos?
I was like half crying while reading that, I want you to know.
The rockets rise up to the sky one at a time. Yeah, we're really bad at making videos. Breaking into flowers of red, green, and gold, accompanied by the oohs and ahs of the audience. I try to push RIN'S' disconcerting proximity out of my mind, for what can I do about it? I just hope her short while really is that. One by one, the glittery bursts are born and die in a blink of an eye, coloring the dark night sky into a constantly changing abstract painting. I listen to the low booms of the explosions when quiet breathing, trying to clear my own head of the post-awakening disorientation. Thankfully, just a little while really proves to be just a while, as Rin stirs from her slumber and wakes up again before the fireworks are over. I fell asleep. She finally opens her eyes completely and blinks a few times. You fell asleep on top of me. Twice.
You bitch.
And then she's like, you didn't like it? Well, despite the inconclusive stammering, Rin sits upright, drawing herself away from me.
Okay, he's out. I get it. Like, most people think it's fine, and you didn't really like it. That's fair. But you don't say that they're heavy.
Well, you are fat.
Your bubbly nature made me inclined not to like
That's
it.
not what that... It's a lie. She weighs next to nothing, but I had to get a jab back at her, even if it's under the belt. My mock protest fails to draw any reaction as Rin's attention draws upwards, towards the flashes of the fireworks. She seems loud noises. She seems hypnotized by the colorful play of the explosions. A slight tingling sensation goes up and down my arm as blood starts to circulate again. It's unpleasant, but helps me to get rid of this dizzy feeling. More and more rockets rise up to the sky, and the bright colors of the explosions reflect in from the crowds. Both of us stare at the fireworks fixedly through the canopy of the trees and followed by the stove. We would get a vastly better view of the sky if we moved even just a couple of yards, but none of us even bothers to suggest it. I really do like fireworks, even though looking at them makes me feel kind of sad, I think. It's like they want you to look at them so bad, so they're loud and bright, but when someone looks, they're already gone. It's like they're not even real.
Like a certain drill character.
They are real, I can tell you that. All of this is real, you know? If you think about it, nothing really lasts for long. Even something like my life or yours is just a blink of an eye in the history of everything, like one of those rockets. Poof, and we're gone.
It's kind of
But we're
depressing.
here, aren't we? Yeah, this is reality. Rin sitting next to me, the loud bangs of the fireworks, the vast unlimited sky. These things are definitely real, even though they won't stay here forever. I feel warm inside. I wonder if it's because Rin is so close to me or just the feeling of being alive.
Maybe it's her bubbliness.
I don't really know what I should say next. It's alright. Maybe I'm just talking to myself. You know, fireworks are pretty, but in the end, isn't it somehow silly to spend so much money on only a fraction of a second's worth of pretty sparkles? Rin rips her gaze off the still ongoing spectacle and leans backwards, looking at me with a repulsed face. Wow, I never expected you to be such a cynic. Cynic is a pretty harsh word. Well, I think of myself as a realist. First things first, I'm a realist.
First things first, and the realist trump is the realist.
Isn't realist just the word for what a cynic calls himself? I did the voice wrong. The final rocket goes up with a bang of silver and blue, leaving the grounds eerily silent for a moment until the crowd starts moving towards the main gate like a cattle herd. Wisps of grey smoke drift towards the dorms from the sports field. The pungent sulphurous smell of gunpowder it carries along feels like it sticks to my hair and clothes. Is that it? I think so. I stand up and stretch my sore back. Sleeping against the brick wall wasn't such a good idea after all. Huh, funny about that one. Rin stands up as well and turns to face me with an expectant gaze on her tired face. Although she seems to have trouble focusing her eyes, she is looking straight at me, something I feel has not occurred too often in the past week. So. No, you haven't. I suddenly realize that we've been on almost a date here, except you haven't. As if by accident, even if we did nothing.
Well, sort of a date.
No, they sat.
Well,
They didn't even talk. They sat there and looked at things, and occasionally they would say a word, and then they slept.
yeah, but they were being kawaii. They watched fireworks. They were with each other watching fireworks. They
Okay,
were
Patrick.
together. That's all that matters.
But it wasn't, so why is blood rushing to my cheek and my speech stammering? Because the ride has forced you to be awkward! Oh!
Because love.
Nah, not yet.
Then why is... What?
What?
Why is he so awkward about this?
Because this person fell asleep on him.
So what's so wrong with that?
Twice.
So? You fell asleep on her?
No, you fell asleep on the wall.
She was there. Like, what? This is the problem.
I don't know what I should say, especially since it seems Rin is waiting for me to say something, but luckily she solves my problem for me. Good night, Hisao. She gives me one more lingering look, measuring me from tip to toe, turns around on her heel and skips off, disappearing into the crowd. Okay. Good night. I'm left standing there, giving my response to the cooling night air. The festival turned out to be nothing like I expected. I ended up spending all day in one spot with Rin, even though none of us agreed on, nor suggested, that we do anything. I just didn't have anything better to do, and evidently neither did she. Rin's warmth lingers for a while longer in my body before disappearing into the falling night. And I think that's the last line of the arc, but I'm gonna just save now and return. Now you gotta be quiet.
Get fucking hype. God, what does it mean? It means so much to lawyers. Run lawyers. This is like.
He ruined it. He ruined it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He ruined it. You ruined it. You did. You're so unprofessional. You're so unprofessional, Patrick. I can't believe you. Don't you know we get $8 million for every view we get, and that just lost us 20 million views. The way you just acted today just lost us 10 million views.
Well, it wasn't that great of an animation.
It's not a matter of it's a great damn it. It's not a matter of great animation. It's just supposed to. It's the end of Act 1. My whole plan was we'd end it then. It would go to Act 2, and then I'd press the end record button. It would be, it would be a nice send off. It'd be a good way to end the act, and it would be nice and good, like an actual ending, instead of just one of us yelling "Hoy" into the microphone. But instead, you were like, "Nah, I'm gonna talk about hype. I'm gonna talk about getting hype because." And you know what? Now I'm not hype.
I hope you're still recording.
Of course I am. Why would I have stopped recording? Because I didn't get to end. I didn't get to end the way I was supposed to. So now, you know what? We're gonna do it again. We're gonna go back. We're gonna watch it over and over again. We're gonna watch it over and over again. You got me? We're just gonna keep watching it. And you brought this on yourself. This is all you. This wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for you. You know that? If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be in this situation. In fact, I'm cranking the volume. Louder! It is maximum loud. I can't hear myself over it. It is maximum loud noise. And you brought this on yourself. You hear me, Patrick? It's all your fault.
I can hear it. So loud.
It's coming through my headphones. That's how loud. See that Act 2 disconnect. You know what? I'm disconnecting from this call. I'm leaving. That's it. Bye. Yeah. So next time, damn it. So next time, shut up. No, you too. Next time, I'm never gonna put it up to this person again. We're gonna do the whole thing with Matthew Rogalski and Thomas Williams. See you then. God damn it. Some people, man. Jesus Christ. Who likes